Hi, I'm John. So I'm here today to share a concept. The concept is esoteric teachings. Most people have a difficult time with this concept called esoteric. A lot of people think esoteric just means people who know a lot of stuff and don't really want to share it, so they put it under a cloud of esoteric philosophy or esoteric teachings, and they talk about stuff that's so up there that no one can possibly understand, and most of the time they don't either. The truth is, esoteric teachings is about one of those things that you look at, and when you read it or you hear it, you gain an insight. And then when you read the same sentence or hear the same concept again, you gain another insight. So esoteric teachings is designed to open up your consciousness to deeper and deeper layers of understanding. So therefore it transforms you, helps you to gain greater insight about yourself, about life, about your actions, about what you want to create and how to flow. One of my favorite esoteric teachers, and probably one of the most profound, and I would say the people that I've worked with who've studied esoteric philosophies or taught esoteric philosophies would say that this is probably the root of almost all spiritual teachings, is Hermes Trismegistus, a Greek god, considered to be the messenger of God. He was known as Mercury to the Romans and Thoth to the Egyptians, and some say he was also Enoch to the Jews, and when he died he became Archangel Metatron, who is the messenger of God. So the problem is everyone thinks this guy is a mythological being in the mainstream world. But in the esoteric world, though, the heavy philosophical world, even the deep esoteric spiritual world, he's known to be a man that actually lived, breathed, and died. And he passed along some of the most profound teachings to ever be given to mankind. He, by many standards, was considered to be the original alchemist that produced gold from lead. He supposedly transformed himself and ascended to heaven. He didn't die, he just took his body with him. And that's why he's considered to be a mythological being. He also lived for several hundred years. When most people read Hermes, or the writings of Hermes, they akin it to nuclear physics in Chinese when they don't speak the language. It's often confusing, it's often difficult to comprehend, it's often very good bedtime material. If you're an insomniac, it'll put you right out. The first time I went through it, I had this process. The second time I went through it, I obtained a whole different level of understanding. And today, I actually love reading the teachings of Hermes. For me, it's like reading a really good novel. And I know that sounds like I'm a really boring guy, but the truth is, the reason why I enjoy it so much is because it helps me to understand so much about myself, about what I do in life and how I do it, how things are created. And in that process, helps me to be better at working with other people and working with the energies of creation. Hermes covers a vast numbers of subjects. He covers life, he covers death, he covers the nature of God, he covers the nature of angels and demons, he covers the nature of nature, he covers the process of physical manifestation through the ethers from the pure light down into dense materia. Literally anything you want to know about science, Hermes actually addresses. And this was thousands of years before science, thousands of years before Christ. I would like to share with you one concept that is so profound that when you gain the understanding of this, it awakens you to changing your patterns of thought and speech. A great disease of the soul is godlessness. The next is mere opinion. From them, all evil follows and nothing good. Understanding Hermes is essentially understanding you. And why do I study this? Because long time ago, an incredibly gifted man said, "Go and know thyself." And the more we follow his advice to go and know thyself, the more we know each other. We know our brothers and sisters better, we act better. We serve one another in a way that brings light and empowerment to all.